Hello everyone, welcome to my channel. Please subscribe and keep watching more details. RHOBH, Kyle Richards and Lisa Vanderpump's feud timeline. When The Real Housewives of Beverly Hills began its first season in 2010, Kyle Richards and Lisa Vanderpump developed a friendship no one thought would ever crumble, but they began feuding over the years. No matter what Lisa had done to Kyle in the past, she managed to move past it in hopes of salvaging a friendship. However, the band-aid Kyle slapped on the cracks in their friendship started to fall amid the famous Puppygate storyline during RHOBH Season 9. Since then, the two have become enemies. Both Kyle and Vanderpump joined RHOBH for its very first season. They were close friends before appearing on the show, and their friendship became stronger as the series progressed. Kyle always had Vanderpump's back, even when she felt that she was wrong, but Vanderpump never seemingly reciprocated her loyalty back to Kyle. The friendship always seemed one-sided, ultimately becoming the demise of their close bond. During the RHOBH Season 2 reunion in 2011, Kyle and Vanderpump's friendship faced its first major falling out. Kyle called the restaurateur calculated and compared being in a friendship with her to playing chess with Bobby Fischer. Vanderpump was hurt by Kyle's comparison, leading Lisa to distance herself from Kyle in the following season. Though Kyle and Vanderpump tried to reconcile after the Bobby Fischer comparison on RHOBH Season 4, their feud was reignited. Brandi Granville claimed that Vanderpump planned to bring the tabloid stories containing cheating rumors about Kyle's husband, Mauricio Umansky, on the cast trip to Puerto Rico. Kyle was disappointed that Lisa would engage in conversations about those infidelity rumors on camera, even though Kyle and Mauricio denied them. Lisa also denied that she wanted to bring the tabloids on the trip. Their friendship took another major hit during RHOBH Season 6 after Lisa Rinna and Eileen Davidson claimed Vanderpump had tried to drag Kyle into the Yolanda Hadid formerly Foster controversy. Rinna suggested that Yolanda was lying about her Lyme disease diagnosis and implied she suffered from Munchausen syndrome. Even though Kyle had nothing to do with the gossip, Rinna and Eileen revealed Vanderpump had been trying to drag Kyle into it. Kyle was annoyed that she was pulled into the drama, but she managed to get over it fairly quickly. The scandal that ended the seemingly unbreakable friendship between Vanderpump and Kyle is the famous Puppygate storyline. It began when Dorit Kemsley adopted a dog from Vanderpump's rescue, Vanderpump Dogs, and rumors emerged that she gave the dog to a kill shelter. Vanderpump reportedly planned to make Dorit look bad by involving Teddy Mellencamp. Tabloids began covering the situation, with Dorit believing that Vanderpump leaked information to the press. Kyle then confronted her about it, which led to a huge blowout fight with her husband, Ken, at LVP's home. He kicked her out of her home, with Vanderpump never to appear alongside the women again. Unfortunately, Kyle and Vanderpump could never get their friendship back to the way it was. Vanderpump was never able to forgive Kyle for not having her back following Puppygate and after she left the show. She held her friendship with Kyle to a certain standard that Kyle couldn't keep up with. In fact, Vanderpump has even called out Kyle on several occasions. During an interview on Watch What Happens Live with Andy Cohen, Andy asked her if she regretted kicking Kyle out of her house in that famous scene during RHOBH Season 9 via Page 6. Vanderpump said, "Kyle and the rest of the current RHOBH cast have mentioned Vanderpump on and off the show, but it's not usually anything nice. Kyle has spoken about Vanderpump, but she also doesn't seem willing to mend their friendship either after their explosive RHOBH Season 9 fight at Vanderpump's home." However, Vanderpump can't seem to stop talking about Kyle despite not wanting to reconcile either. In April, Vanderpump was asked about Kyle's possible romantic relationship with country singer Morgan Wade. Without skipping a beat, she says, "I don't want to know who's munching on anything. I don't care." Via TMZ. In typical Vanderpump fashion, she said something offensive without it being straight up rude. It is her British humor. Even though Vanderpump essentially diminished the friendship they had, she did seem empathetic towards her former friend after Kyle announced her separation from Mauricio last year. Vanderpump said she felt very sad for her as she knew Kyle held her marriage close to her heart and how she truly loved her now estranged husband via People. This was a truly human moment from Vanderpump following her and Kyle's fallout. She's usually quite crass, and this was the first time since their friendship ended that Vanderpump had something nice to say. Kyle continues to star in RHOBH, recently confirming she will be returning for RHOBH Season 14. Vanderpump has moved on with other shows as well, focusing on Vanderpump Rules and Vanderpump Villa, which aired Season 1 on Hulu. The pair will likely never be friends again, but their drama on The Real Housewives of Beverly Hills before Vanderpump left the show was fascinating to watch. The feud between Real Housewives of Beverly Hills stars Kyle Richards and Lisa Vanderpump has become one of the most iconic and dramatic storylines in the history of the show. From friendship to rivalry, their tumultuous relationship has captivated audiences and created numerous headlines over the years. This feud has seen moments of betrayal, unspoken grievances, and broken bonds, all of which have played out in front of millions of viewers. The early days, a strong friendship. In the beginning, Kyle Richards and Lisa Vanderpump shared a deep friendship. Both were established figures in the Los Angeles social scene, with Kyle being an actress and Lisa an accomplished restaurateur. As one of the original cast members of RHOBH, Kyle had known Lisa for years before the show even began. Their bond seemed unbreakable at first, built on mutual respect, similar interests, and shared experiences in the high society circles of Beverly Hills. They both had an affinity for their glamorous lifestyle, high-end fashion, and a love for fine dining, which led to many shared moments on screen. Viewers were treated to scenes of the two laughing together, hosting events, and sharing intimate details about their personal lives. Kyle and Lisa were often seen as the core of the show's friendships, and many fans felt that they were the true backbone of the Beverly Hills Housewives franchise. Season 3, The Seeds of Tension. While their relationship seemed solid on the surface, cracks began to appear during RHOBH's third season. Kyle, often considered the more straightforward and grounded of the two, started to feel uneasy with Lisa's behavior. Lisa, on the other hand, appeared to be growing more disillusioned with the group dynamic and increasingly focused on her own business ventures, including her restaurants and expanding her brand. The first real signs of tension came when Lisa appeared to prioritize her restaurant empire over her friendships with the other women. Kyle, who had always been sensitive to what she saw as dishonesty or insincerity, began to question whether Lisa was truly invested in the group or merely using the show to promote her business. This frustration started to simmer under the surface, leading to passive-aggressive comments and subtle digs, particularly when it came to Lisa's often perceived need to control situations behind the scenes. Season 4, The Breaking Point. By Season 4 of RHOBH, the tensions between Kyle and Lisa were beginning to boil over. The pivotal moment came during the infamous Puppygate drama. Lisa Vanderpump was accused by the other women, including Kyle, of manipulating a situation involving her dog rescue organization. The accusations stemmed from Lisa's involvement in getting one of her dogs adopted by Kyle's sister, Kim Richards, only for the dog to be returned shortly afterward. The drama escalated when it was revealed that Lisa may have strategically manipulated the situation to create a narrative that would bring her sympathy and portray her as the victim. Kyle, feeling betrayed, took the opportunity to confront Lisa during a heated argument at a group dinner. The confrontation was raw and emotional, with Kyle accusing Lisa of using the show and her philanthropic endeavors for personal gain. Lisa, in her signature style, denied any wrongdoing and dismissed Kyle's concerns. However, the damage had already been done, and Kyle's trust in Lisa had been shattered. The fallout from Puppygate saw the once unbreakable friendship fracture beyond repair. Lisa felt ostracized by the group and began to distance herself, claiming that the women had turned on her unfairly. Kyle, for her part, was hurt by the accusations that she had orchestrated the downfall of her friendship with Lisa. What had once been a close bond between the two had now turned into a bitter rivalry. Season 5, Escalating Conflict. Season 5 was marked by continued tension between Lisa and Kyle, as they each sought to solidify their positions in the group. Kyle felt that Lisa was playing the role of the victim, constantly positioning herself as the one wronged by the other women. Lisa, on the other hand, believed that Kyle was jealous of her success and was taking advantage of her vulnerabilities. This season saw Kyle trying to assert herself and distance herself from Lisa's drama, while Lisa retaliated by making sharp comments and mocking Kyle behind her back. The division between the two grew even clearer as the rest of the group chose sides, with some women, like Yolanda Foster and Brandi Glanville, aligning more with Lisa, while others, including Lisa Rinna, sided with Kyle. Despite their ongoing feud, both women continued to play pivotal roles in the dynamics of the group, and their fractured relationship became one of the primary storylines of the season. The show's audience was divided, with many loyal fans questioning who was at fault in the saga. Season 6, Lisa Vanderpump's exit from the group. The conflict reached its peak in Season 6, when Lisa Vanderpump made the decision to step away from certain group activities. She claimed she was tired of the drama and felt that the group had turned against her. While some fans believed Lisa had been unfairly targeted, others felt she had brought the drama upon herself. Kyle, meanwhile, was growing increasingly frustrated with Lisa's unwillingness to confront issues head-on. Their relationship was officially in shambles, and viewers witnessed some of the most heated exchanges between the two during reunion episodes. Lisa's departure from the group dynamic left Kyle in a position of feeling somewhat vindicated but also disheartened by the loss of a once cherished friendship. The aftermath, the final rifts. The years following their fallout saw both Kyle and Lisa navigating their personal lives and careers while dealing with the aftermath of their bitter breakup. Kyle continued to be a central figure on RHOBH, while Lisa focused on her business ventures, expanding her restaurant empire and maintaining her role as a television personality. Over the years, the two women rarely interacted in public, and when they did, it was often under the shadow of their past. Both have made various statements over time expressing hurt and disappointment, with Kyle admitting that she had no idea their friendship would ever end in such a way. Lisa, meanwhile, has continued to defend herself, claiming that the other women misunderstood her intentions and betrayed her. Despite their unresolved tension, the relationship between Kyle and Lisa has evolved over time. They both remain key players in the world of RHOBH, with their history still casting a long shadow over their appearances on the show. Conclusion: a tale of betrayal, pride, and regret. The feud between Kyle Richards and Lisa Vanderpump has been a complex and multi-layered saga, defined by betrayal, pride, and regret. Their story reflects the often unpredictable nature of reality television, where friendships can change in an instant, and alliances can dissolve under pressure. What started as a close friendship turned into a bitter rivalry, one that will likely continue to be a defining moment in the legacy of the Real Housewives of Beverly Hills. Whether or not Kyle and Lisa will ever fully reconcile remains to be seen, but their feud is a testament to the power of reality TV in shaping public perceptions and creating compelling storylines that resonate with viewers long after the cameras stop rolling.